the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And we are underway here in Atlanta.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He's got room to run right at the start. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
On second down, Penix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 21. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We'll go play action now with Penix. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case...
And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game could play out.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They send the tight end in motion. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. And this will be incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, and sustain the drive.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow.
On the ground, here's the 1st-round pick from April's draft. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Yellow.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Here comes 3rd and 6. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Come on, guys, dig deep.
Here we go. 60 by 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Again, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Play action here. Mahomes. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. And here's Bijan. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Another run here for Robinson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They get 15 on that game. First down, Atlanta.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
The 6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Into space. He's to midfield. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down.
Yellow. Where's it?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
First down, Green Bay.
Now a give up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face second down and 7.
Yellow, yellow. Argo up. Hey, 43. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Here goes 15. Shot.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Here's Pacheco. And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Packers. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. The get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. Here's Jordan Stout now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This returnable for Hardman. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's down the field and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
To throw is Penix. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Attack! High down these two.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
And a Packer 1st down.
Yellow.
Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. throwing the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5.
The Falcons take off first down 10 to their own 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
Robinson, ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second
down, they need 7. Throwing is Penix. This one complete to Higgins. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now Penix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, Penix. To the right side, that's St. Brown.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
And he'll work this down inside the 35. Quentin Williams there to make the play. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. 14 on the pickup. First down, Atlanta. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll throw. It's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Penix going to throw again. To the right. That's Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the 1st down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and They didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
To throw again, it's Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. He'll bang that one through. It's good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter.
Attack! Come back! Yellow! Right! Right side!
They go play action with Mahomes. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. From the gun, here is Penix. He is knocked down Parker. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On second down, Penix is caught left side by St. Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On third down, it's Robinson. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come fourth down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up first and goal.
60 Bison, 60.
Robinson. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
He'll look to throw. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he is out of bounds at the 45. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
The man in motion is Watson. Now a give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Yellow, yellow. Attack, attack. Easy, easy, easy.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Third and 10. In motion, it's Golden. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Attack, attack. Yellow. Let's go on, 80. 15, 15. Come back.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left.
Right side.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Little's kick is good. And the Packers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
And Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the 2nd half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
Ready, break.
They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
They're going to go play action with Penix. That's caught. It's the tight end Ingram. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On second down, here's Penix. He connects with St. Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
70 Lions. Check smash, check smash. Check. Hey, smash.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay game. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. His kick is good. He's got it. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ball down these two.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second and 11.
Yellow. R2G Falcons.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The second down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll take a shot for Watson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. R2G.
Now Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. In motion, it's Golden. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st down. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll be 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he will score. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. All right, so the Falcons try to add on a 2-point conversion here. To throw again, it's Penix. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
Second time. 15, 15. Let's go, Lou, lady. Right side.
Play action here. Mahomes. Toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Yellow. At 57. R2G. Yellow. Go going. Hey, 43, 15. Right side.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Packers.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
In motion, it's Golden.
Come back. Yellow. Good shot.
First down throw, Mahomes. This one complete down the field to Golden. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by Little is good. And the Packers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now, after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Ready? 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. Go.
On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this underneath to Swift. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
On 2nd down, Penix. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs, but just as importantly, stop the clock.
First down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver and pick up the first down.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
They come up for 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here is Penix. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
4 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15.
Let's go.
Now Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Ready? Go! 79 Bronco, 72 Louisville, Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Get him, get him. Ready?
They'll throw. It's Penix. Moving to his left. Now he'll run. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Now, a big 3rd down.
60 back, yeah, 60 back. Here we go. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. No. Check. 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They are able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game.